I feel like looking at my channel, it's not hard to gather the fact that I love clothes, but I feel like something that people don't know is how much I love bags and purses. So I figured today I could go through all of my bags and do a bag tour. The last time I counted, there were 20 plus bags. So yeah, I guess grab your popcorn and let's get right into it. This white bag was actually one of my first go-to bags because I didn't start collecting bags to collect them. Like, I wanted just purses that I could actually use and put together with outfits. Obviously, a lot has changed since then, but I did just want like a nice basic white bag. This has gold accents. It just has a zipper and it doesn't have any compartments on the inside. I really liked the thick strap at the time. I don't know if I like thin or thick straps better now, but it was very comfortable. It does just have a basic black lining on the inside, and honestly, it's not that special. The thing that caught my eye though was the like fake animal print, so the texture is very fun. But other than that, yeah, it was just like a nice basic bag to start off the collection. This denim Guess bag is also one that I like distinctively remember being pretty early on that I got this, because looking at it now, I feel like I wouldn't say that this is a very like different, unique bag, but I remember getting this and really thinking I was ahead of my time in terms of style. What initially drew me to this bag was the fact that it is denim, which I still really like. There's a couple of denim bags in my collection, but also like the frayed edges. I just thought that was so cool, and the stitching, like, it really is a beautiful bag. Another unique feature that I loved about this was the fact that it was like paper thin. It does kind of make it hard to hold a lot of things, but I feel like it's worth it. And also the silhouette is pretty cool because it isn't just a rectangle, there is curve to it. And one of the little hidden details that I love so much is actually the inner lining. It's dark and light blue and it just says Guess a bunch. There's a zipper compartment and there is just a clasp, not a zipper, to close the actual bag. This is a bag that I probably got a couple of months ago now, I would say. So definitely like, it's been like towards the end of collecting these bags because I really haven't bought that many new bags in 2023. But the reason I wanted this was because even though I had collected so many bags, I didn't have a basic black one. I didn't get this because I was like, oh my gosh, I think it's so cool. I love it so much, but mostly because it was very affordable and I did want a black bag. So I figured, why not get this? It just has silver accents. It has the one zipper on the top and it just has basic black lining. It does have a Shein tag. So I guess it is from Shein originally, but I got this thrifted. Whenever I thrift Shein, I'm like, isn't it kind of sad that I probably paid more for this secondhand than the person who bought it firsthand did, but oh well. This bag really isn't that special, and I have since then replaced it with a much better black bag. This is my go-to black bag. It's full because it has all my things in it right now. This is the bag that I am currently using. I am gonna switch it out for something more springy since it is getting warm, and I just feel like black in the summertime is not me. But as you can clearly tell, like, this versus this, clearly one of these is much better than the other, and it's this one. It also just has silver accents, but the handle is a lot stiffer, and it also has a bottom that's a lot harder, so it does stand on its own. The texture is honestly, I would say, very similar to the one I got before, but this one just looks more, I don't know, more expensive. This one does have a zipper to close and a zipper on the inside, and then also a compartment for your cards. Honestly, this is just a basic black bag, but I got months and months of use out of it during the winter, so it did its job. I think this is honestly one of my cutest bags. It's just this blue bag with a number 7 on it and has 2 handles. It has silver accents, and honestly, it actually holds a lot more than you might think just because of like the width of it. I got this because I thought it gave off a sporty vibe. And honestly, I still believe that. Like, I don't know, something about this, I'm just like, Yes, this is a sporty bag. I wore this a lot last summer because if I'm wearing more of a neutral outfit, then throwing this is like a pop of color. And I just feel like it makes the outfit more, it has more personality that way. I cannot wait to wear this again. I think it'll look so good with my white sweatpants, which I rediscovered in my closet makeover that I just posted. Honestly, I feel like I could wear this bag every day for the rest of my life and it still would not be enough because it's so cute. This is a bag that I think I have worn once since I got it. It's Dior, fake or real. I don't know, and I don't really care. All of the accents are gold. This Dior buckle right here, and I don't know, the shape, the structure, like it's just so pretty. It has one compartment and no zippers, so the way that it closes is with this buckle. I really like the belt-like handle. It does go on the sides, not on the bottom, but I just feel like that's a cool detail that not a lot of bags have. Overall, I think this is a very beautiful bag, and I would be curious to know if it is real or not. This was one of those purchases where you look back and you're like, what was I thinking? Like, I really do believe if I had this bag in front of me at the store today, I would not buy it. You quite literally could not fit anything into this bag. It is so small. It's not even as wide as my palm. That being said, enough trashing on the bag. We all make mistakes. It has a silver buckle. I'm pretty sure it is a makeup bag because it has a mirror. But I clearly did not care about that fact when I bought this. It has a little pocket with an elastic right here. And yeah, what initially drew me to it was the circular shape. I also thought the material was kind of cool. Like, I don't know, it's cute, it's just not practical. I'm pretty sure I was inspired by Lizzo when she walked that red carpet with that really small bag. I think I thought that I could do the same thing, but realistically, I have things I want to carry with me, and this is not going to cut it. This bag my dad actually got for me. It was a gift from him when he went on vacation. That's why it looks a little bit different than my other bags. I feel like this just looks more normal. It's a white clutch with gold accents and a gold strap, and it has two zippers that are actually both in the shape of hearts, which I think is so cute. There's two sections in each of the zippers, and there's a place to hold your cards. I actually wore this to a wedding because I had this dilemma. I have obviously a lot of bags. I had a lot of bags when this wedding was happening, so I figured that getting the dress would be the hard part, and getting the dress was a disaster. It took me way too long, and I ended up buying a dress the morning of the wedding, which I think is cute. It was a cute dress. Like, I have nothing against it, but then I realized that none of my bags screamed wedding guest, and so I was like, what am I going to do? And then I remembered I actually have this cute little bag for my dad, and that is actually the only time I've worn this, which is impressive given the fact that I haven't worn a lot of my bags. So yeah, I will definitely be holding on to this bag for as long as possible. This is one of the cutest bags I've ever seen. Like, I think this bag is so cool. I saw it, obviously, right away. I was like, Y2K vibes, but more specifically, Hannah Montana vibes. It's really not that special. It just has gold sequins, which I think are so cool. And then it just has one zipper and then just some gold lining, but it really isn't that special, but it is to me. I think I've worn this bag twice. I remember once was to sushi, and that was like almost immediately after I got it because I bought it and my sister was like, why would you get that? You're never gonna wear that. Like, it's too out there. And so I wanted to prove her wrong. So I wore it to sushi with her. And like, I definitely don't regret getting it. Like, I think just because I don't wear my bags doesn't mean I regret getting them. Like, they're cool and it's a collection. But I got my, one or two wears out of this. So it was definitely worth it. This was my go-to bag, I think last summer. I think this was one of my go-to bags. I wore this all the time because the bottom is so big. It can actually hold a lot, but it has a unique shape and it's a slight pop of color. But because the green is kind of muted, it's not like in your face. It just has gold accents. It has this adjustable strap, and it does have a tag from Shein. So Unfortunately, this is another Shein bag in my collection, but you know what? I didn't buy it firsthand and I'm giving it a second life, so it is what it is. If I told you that I got this bag as a child, you'd probably believe me, but no. I was a full legal adult when I decided to purchase this. It was obviously from the kids section at Value Village, but I don't know. I'm a sucker for denim bags and I thought this one was unique, and I feel like eventually there'll be a perfect time to wear this. I just haven't encountered it yet. It does have 2 pockets on both ends and then this pocket on the front. It just has 1 zipper, and honestly I feel like if it didn't have Tinkerbell just right there, I probably would wear this like a lot more, because I definitely don't think it's a bad bag at all. I am just kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of a lot to get over, but I do have faith that I will find the perfect time to wear it. This is an Incredibles fanny pack, which you might not think that I've actually worn, but I have. It's actually very handy in the summertime because I had a black fanny pack that I seem to have misplaced, like I cannot find it. So I used this one in the spring because I wanted more color, and it's been so helpful. It has these 3 giant pockets and it holds so much. Honestly, the reason I got it was because it was so big and I was going to a place where I was hoping to put like a water bottle, and it does fit. It's just a lot more practical, and this bag is definitely practical. I fully bought this bag because it reminded me of like a briefcase. It just has like a little small handle, and it is like that fake animal skin print again. It has gold accents and then this fun gold buckle. And the best part is the lining on this. Like, that is just stunning. It's so beautiful. It is a little too fancy for me to just like wear out and about, so I don't really wear it, but I do think it's so beautiful. It has 3 sections. One is a zipper, and then these 2 are just plain compartments. And because of these like hooks on the side, I do believe that this originally came with straps, but when I thrifted it, it did not have any. I just feel like I'd look like such a businesswoman with this bag, and that was fully my intention when I bought it. I think this bag is so cute, and yes, it is tiny, but it does surprisingly fit more than you'd think. I got this bag at the end of last year, I want to say, and then when I dressed up as Jenna Rink from 13 Going on 30, this purple bag was perfect. It just has 1 zipper and then a plain black lining. I feel like in terms of tiny bags, this is probably my favorite. It is one of my most smallest ones that I actually do wear, because I feel like the color is just so, it's beautiful and it is decently practical. So I do wear this. Honestly, this is just embarrassing. Like, I bought this. And not when I was 3 years old either. No, again, I was an adult. It is, again, from the children's section. I went through a couple of weeks where I really loved bags from the kids section. I think because they're so much cheaper. But yeah, this is just not practical. Could you imagine me wearing this out? Like, people would actually think I'm playing dress up. No, like, it's cute for a kid, not maybe for me. It has Velcro, of course, and then 1 zipper. And it just has like a plain white lining on the inside. I don't know in what case that I would wear this. Yeah, I don't really know what to say, but it is in my collection. Next up, we have kids themed bags done right. This is a Hello Kitty bag. It has the little logo right there. And this is just, I love this. I have worn this a lot. It is just black, and then the Hello Kitty is obviously in pink. It has silver accents and 1 zipper, and then on the inside there's a place to hold your cards and a zippered compartment. I love this so much. Like, I don't know. It's just so beautiful to me. I feel like it kind of gives me the same vibe as the gold sequin one, because just like, I don't know, the way the light reflects, like, it's just so, It's so pretty. This was my go-to bag for the longest time before I got the black one, and it is just plain black and white, which is why it's so easy to wear every day, but then the designs make it look cool and unique. I really like the stitching and then the difference in material, like the contrast is just so beautiful. I'm a sucker for pretty lining. Like this lining with the red squares is just so beautiful. And it's like, not everyone knows that, but I know it's there, and that makes it like 10 times cuter. It is actually very sturdy. It stands all by itself, and I am usually a polka dot hater, but in this one instance, I love it. This purple clutch is quite literally falling apart. Like it's, you know, it's had better days. It comes with a strap that's like hip length, and it has silver accents. It is very pretty. My dad bought me and my sister matching bags at like a gas station when we were really, really young, and I'm pretty sure it was a Flying J. And I swore, little me swore that I was gonna wear this to prom one day, but I graduated during COVID, so I didn't get a prom. But little me really, really loved this, so yeah, she's here to stay. This bag is everything to me. Like, I don't know if Playboy actually makes bags, like if this is actually Playboy, but that is definitely what it's themed around. It's just pink and white with silver accents, and the zipper is actually like a little Playboy bunny, which I think is so cute, such a cute little detail. And then again, for linings, look at that beautiful Playboy pink lining, like so stunning. I feel like you couldn't wear this everywhere, but I have worn it my fair share of times, and it's come back out again for the summer. This is another really simple bag that I have. It is kind of like, it's soft, and I think the contrast of the red and black is really nice. It has silver accents and just one zipper. I don't know, like it is kind of small. I feel like I could probably wear it more than I do because I feel like it's not that unique, but I do think it's really pretty, and like, I don't know, a red bag is kind of a staple. Speaking of red bags, this is my red and white Puma bag that I quite literally adore. I wore this so much last summer, like so beautiful. It obviously has the silver Puma logo right there, and then it has white stitching all over. I think the contrast between the red and the white is actually so cute, and obviously because it's Puma, it does give off sporty vibes, but I feel like even without the Puma logo, it's kind of sporty. The lining is just plain red, and it is a nice basic, and I feel like out of the two red bags, you'd probably think that I'd wear the other one more, but no, I definitely wore this one more. My cats have bitten the strap a little bit, but I still think it's very pretty. And now, while I think that a lot of my bags have the potential to be my coolest bag, I think this is it. It is another denim bag, but this one is quite literally made out of jeans, and it has a functional pink belt attached, fully functional pockets on the front and the back. It has a functional zipper, which is so cool. Pretty unnecessary, but very cool. It has this little silver heart keychain, and then the buckles are pretty unique. The inside is like this pink and white gingham print, which I think is so cute. And then obviously it has the breast cancers embroidered on the front. This bag is just so unique. I really have never seen a bag quite like this. So when I saw it, I was like, obviously I had to get it. It is pretty structured, so it does stand by itself, and you know, it's a pretty big bag, so it fits everything that I need it to. I have worn it a couple times, but I feel like I usually wear it with a very plain outfit because the bag has so much personality on its own. And when I first got this, I felt like every time I picked it up, I learned something new about it. Like just the fact that everything functions on it and all the little details, like this is just magnificent, really. And while I don't think this is my prettiest bag, I think this is definitely my My coolest bag, yeah, coolest bag award goes to this one right here. Well, I definitely saved the best for last, but those are all of my bags. If you have any questions about any of them, feel free to leave them down below. And also tell me your favorite or like how you'd style some of these bags. Like, I'd love to hear what you're thinking. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, I'd appreciate if you gave it a like, comment, and subscribed. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next week.